Hi Scorpio, this is your reading for the 3rd to the 9th of October 2022, and this is an extended reading as I'm using two decks. I'm using the Mystical Moments Tarot and Oracle. The Oracle is new, so if you want to see or would like to see all the pictures of the Oracle deck, then have a look at the review in the review playlist. I love these cards because I read them intuitively. Like a picture says 1,000 words, and these do, in fact, 2,000. We are also in Libra. We are in Mercury retrograde until the 30th, and then it will go direct. But remember, there will be a tail end until the 14th, 15th of October. We will also have the full moon on the 9th. So you could be sensitive, intuitive, empathic, more empathic around 2 days before or 2 days after the full moon. We've just had the new moon. So I hope you're well, and thank you very much for all your likes. I love you lots, and I'm glad you're really up there and coming up for yourself and defending yourself. You're being noticed, definitely. Now, this is an extensive reading, so if you do get bored or if you could get fed up listening to a long story, then I suggest stop it and come back later and see the end of it. Or if you are on a journey, just in the train or the metro, or you're not driving, then listen to it by all means. And if you would like to join me live for free cards or a super chat on YouTube, and then you can ask a specific question, then please do on Wednesday morning around 10:30 in the morning or 11:15, depending on the day, and also on Wednesday evening at 9:15 European time. You come in with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups means that you could be emotionally balanced. Wow, I told you you were in good order and you were strong in your own right. I'm glad you're coming out of your shell as well. So definitely the Two of Cups means that you're emotionally imbalanced and that you've succeeded in balancing yourself. Also, it means that you could meet your soulmate. This doesn't have to be a romantic partner. This can be a best friend for life, somebody that you trust implicitly and you are of the same caliber. You think alike, you feel alike, you enjoy the same things. Also, in this deck, you've got the male version and the female version of the King. And I've swapped it this time this week, as I've taken out all the females. It doesn't mean to say that there are females, because a lady can't be a king, only in status. So that is why I specifically pulled it out this week, the female. The female can be strong, because the king, if he's a man, then he also has a female side. So I've pulled out all the female kings. You've got they're beautiful card. The art is absolutely amazing. You've got the King of Pentacles. That means that you've got the golden touch. That's why she's surrounded with golden flowers and a golden fan. So whatever you touch will turn to gold. She's even got money in her hair. This means that your investment, if you've made an investment, could bear fruit now. Also, it means that if you are starting an investment, do your research so that you know 99.9% that you've got guarantee that high that there will be a return on your investment, whether it's monetary or whether it's emotional, like in romance. With that, this row, this is the general meaning. Then so in other words, you could be partnering up in business or in romance, okay, with a Taurus, as the King of Pentacles represents Taurus. Now you've got a long way home. Perhaps you've been on a journey spiritually or physically, and there's a white feather passing my window. It's blowing in the wind, so the angels are showing me that they're with you. You have to just believe me. It is absolutely amazing. I live on the second floor, that a feather can swoop up from the pavement to so high. But anyway, coming back, you might be on a journey. We've got the air balloon here. You might have felt safe on your journey, but luck is definitely on your side, because you've got a little elephant with the trunk turned up, and that means that you are lucky. Also, the anchor is hauled up, so you are on the way to where you want to be, in a better position financially or romantically for long term, with tangibility and durability. Number 8 is the house of money and the house of power. You are definitely in your power. Now I'm going to give you keywords, and I'm going to read from the book. This is my interpretation. You are finding your place. You're ready to put down the anchor. Journey, remembrances, experiences, passage. And that's why this reading is so long, because I'm doing it extensively. Look at this little elephant on his journey through the skies. He lives in a huge balloon and has his castle with him. Lights guide the way while he slowly passes over the horizon. How long is his journey, and when will it end? Will he drop the anchor again or continue his travels? This card reflects how we pass through our lives. During our pilgrimages, we collect memories strong enough to fill a castle and light enough to buoy our voyage. And this could be a mental journey, physical journey as well. So perhaps spiritually you are coming, because this is a spiritual card. You've got the Ace of Cups. Perhaps you are investing in yourself in a spiritual way to gain more knowledge and life experiences. Like we all do. We do gain knowledge and experiences every day. So perhaps your journey is coming to an end and making an investment for long term with the King of Pentacles. That said, let's see whether there are any journeys or any business ventures besides the King of Pentacles to confirm the King of Pentacles. Let's see. I'm already seeing something. This reminds me of the soulmate in the Lovers, and you've got the Lovers here, I see. Wow. So definitely you are partnering up in somebody or finding a partner in your life. Now, we're going to the beginning of the week, and we've got the King of Wands. Also the lady, also in red. He's gold, he's red. And so this could be the emotional chakra as well, the yellow. The red being the rooted chakra. You're putting down roots. You're going for what you want. This king is strategic. This king is logical. This king plans and then takes the plan into action. But where necessary, he will let that magic dust fly and literally be creative. That is your magic, your creativity. So take heed of this warning. Go for what you want. Come out of your shell, ground yourself with your root chakra, do some meditation or manifestation and contemplation and evaluation, and then take your plan into action. There can be delays since you've got the Hanged Man, but I think I've got a feeling the delays are over, because you're moving on, you're drifting on. You've got the the bird eye view or the helicopter view. You've got a different perspective. You're learning, you're being creative through learning. From learning things, you can be creative. So the Hanged Man hung himself in this position because he was bored and he wanted something different, and he wanted to see what it was like. But it seems that things are unfolding because the zip is opening. So you can take charge after your meditation, contemplation, evaluation. You'll know what step to take next and go for what you want. Definitely. The King of Wands represents Aries mainly, but don't forget Sagittarius or Leo. So perhaps you might have started something and taken a break since last April, and now it's coming to fruition. The delays are over. Perhaps you've come into action. I think you have. That's the feeling my gut is giving me. Also, if the delays are made by third parties like COVID or companies going bankrupt, they're starting up again, this could be that you could be called back to come into action at the same firm if you haven't got a job yet. Also, we've got number 5. Number 5, this is actually a picture. I don't know what her name is, but she used to live in Chile and she was a big artist. She was renowned. So I've just been mind. I'll see whether I can find the name of her. But I will let you know in a little update video perhaps. We've got bloom. You're blossoming. So blossoming, people are going to start seeing you because you have taken time out to get a different perspective and to go for what you want. Perhaps to seek answers in finding what you want to do. Pink is also the color of the heart chakra. Also, the blue is the throat chakra. Perhaps now you're opening your heart and know what to say in confidence, because this lady looks very confident to me. Okay, from the book it says self-confidence, femininity, individual fulfillment, and that is exactly what I was just talking about before. I even read this, and this is my news deck, so I don't even know the cards. That's why I'm using the book. But like I said, a picture says 1,000 words. You can see so much in a picture. She might have felt tied up because her hair is tied up. You've got all kinds of sprigs or branches coming out of her head, so you might have new ideas and you're passionate about it. You're using your heart. You might be branching out as well. A woman gazes into your eyes with pride and self-confidence. She knows what she wants, and this certainly blooms out of her being like a bountiful garden. Her hair is thick like the branches of a tree, reaching out for controlled abandonment. The power of nature surrounds her, following both into her and out of her. What would it be like to feel disconnected and confident? What could you accomplish? Your inner strength blossoms into future achievements. Like I said, branching out. You might be doing things on the web because it looks a bit like a spider web as well. Definitely, you are more confident, and I've been telling you that for the last couple of months. You are coming out of your shell. Never go back in your shell. With the Hanged Man, there could be delays. The delays could have also lasted, if there is already a stagnation, for 4 hours to 4 months, perhaps 4 days or 4 weeks. And I feel that you are at the point to advance on to your next project or your next step in something. Something is coming to fruition. You've got the 7 of Pentacles. You've got 2 sevens. So definitely double luck. And this has happened this week quite often, 2-3 times already. 2 sevens. So what you sow, you shall reap. I think you're just about to reap your investment, like I said. Wow. Perhaps definitely, if you know what you've sown, then you also know what you will harvest. Also, it takes time, so that could have been the delay. You were waiting on something that will be coming to fruition. Also, you've got the 7 of Wands. You're grounded. There you are. Usually you see a man standing on the ground, wearing off the enemies. Also, here you are. You might have felt imprisoned. I love the way it's resembled, but now you're coming out. You're breaking out. You're with force, like the King of Wands. Wow, that's really beautiful. Remember, you don't have to defend yourself only in an official capacity. Family and friends should accept you the way you are. Also, look at this picture. Just coming back to this picture, she's got her arms crossed on her lap, but not at her heart or solar plex. That is really magical. And this is a spiritual card, really. Meditation, contemplation, and evaluation. From if you sit quietly and confidently, then answers will appear so long you take time out to think. Now, the next card that we have, and there is love. So there could be long-term love coming in with the Lovers and the Two of Cups. Now, you've been battling, but you will win your battle. You've also got to the moon and back. Now, you know the saying, I love you to the moon and back. So I'm hearing that in my head. So somebody could be saying, let's get married, or let's live together. Let's invest ourselves in ourselves together, because I love you to the moon and back. You've got number 51, which becomes a 6. And a 6 means you're balanced and more than halfway within a situation or a project. You've got desires. She's dreaming and she's sitting there with, I think, a bluebird. Yes, a bluebird. And a bluebird is good luck. And you've got the bluebird here. How amazing. 2 different decks, tarot and oracle. And she's got a green bird here as well. That's the parakeet. So definitely pink and green is the heart chakra. You're opening your heart. Blue is the throat. You've got a lot of blue here. So that is the throat chakra. So definitely you're opening up verbally, mentally, and spiritually. Desires, wishes, longings. Look at this woman sitting on a swing shaped like a moon. She gazes longingly into the distance, as if she would like to be somewhere else. Although her skirt is made out of feathers, she stays seated and does not fly away. This card speaks about strong desires. Sometimes we crave what we don't have. Instead of taking action, we remain passive and let go and let our dreams fall unknown. Let the power for magic of the moon reveal any unpredictable desires. Now, before I got to this, as I said, I don't know the cards. I said there could be secrets revealed when I started here with this card. Definitely. So definitely you're on the rise. Definitely. I see now you've got another 7. So you've got treble luck. Wow, that's magic in itself. And you've got the Ace of Wands. That means you are coming into action. Like I just said, you open your heart, ground yourself. You've got the guarantees. You've got the golden or the yellow chakra, emotional chakra, intuitiveness, empathy could be working overtime. You might have found your center through meditation and contemplation. You've been definitely on a spiritual journey, getting to know yourself, loving yourself, and now you're ready for action. Perhaps a new job, perhaps a promotion. You've been planning and being strategic like the king. You've got your emotions under control now. You know how to separate your emotions and your intuition and your heart and your mind. Beautiful. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. This could be passion with a person. This could be a new hobby. And look at this flower. It looks like she's been gaining knowledge and now she's bearing the fruit. The flower has appeared. Now flowers are essential. Flowers have also a language of their own. Like yellow roses means love forever. The red rose means passionate love. But anyway, that's enough of the roses or flowers. You've gained knowledge and you're coming into action. You have gained experience, knowledge that you can use to be strategic, logic, and being planning and taking that plan and know how to take that plan into action so that you can harvest. Wow, beautiful. You might be doing it in a partnership, in business, or in romance. You could be partnering up with somebody that you've been planning to partner up with a certain person. Luck is definitely big time on your side with all these bluebirds. 1, 2, where's the other one? 3, definitely, and with the 3 sevens. The Lovers means that you have to make decisions, or you could have to make choices. Or you might have a choice of more than one admirer. Also, you could be dealing with a Gemini. Your soulmates, definitely. You could be partnering up with a soulmate that is a best friend for life. Okay, you've also got the Empress. The Empress, you've got, look at these angels, a white feather, 3 sevens, a 3, 3, 1 threes. The Empress, time is fertile. It's telling you all over, it's jumping out of the cards that time is fertile, representing Libra. Again, an air sign. So we are, if it isn't a person, it is the Libra time is going to be fruitful for you. Now, I forgot to do this. I'm getting so enthralled in the cards that, wow, I forgot to do the Oracle card. Now, this house is the House of Flowers. The House of Flowers means that the house feels good, feels safe. It's even more beautified. It feels safer because it's just like a beacon. The flowers are the light of the light tower. They're the beacon. There's so much love in this house. You might be sharing so much love and beaming with goodness and feeling good. Now, the power of nature, joy of life, diversity and beauty. I think that is very well explained. So definitely you are branching out as well. You are more confident than when I start to really read and get into you, Scorpio. I really got into you because you're fascinating. Taurus has got the same thing happening. They're really blooming. Right, and you've got the word bloom. Wow. Okay, so you've got number 36, which is an ending to difficulties perhaps. There is a change coming in, and I think you've changed. You've been on this fantastic journey spiritually. I've got that feeling more so than anything else. You are really blooming and you're the beacon. People want to be your soulmate. Definitely. Can't be anything else. Out of this small white house on the top of the hill bursts flowers full of life and rich in colors. It is like an explosion. The two ladies walking by look tiny in comparison to the giant. Falling leaves. They enjoy the enormity of nature, the power of its diversity. But even the single bloom in a vase can transform a space. Each petal a world unto itself and a wonderful creation. This card signals love for life in this moment, full of energy, beauty and joy, and it is lying underneath the soulmate card, the Lovers. So definitely you might be fully blooming and enjoying a relationship right now. Can be passion because we've got the King of Wands here, but remember, set your boundaries, take it slow, know their boundaries. If you want to turn this into a long-term relationship, then definitely take it easy, but you're emotionally in balance. So definitely that's the energy that's already coming in and going throughout the whole week. Wow. Now the Empress, the time is fertile to start new projects. You could be hearing of a birth. This could be of a child. This could be of a project. This can be of a pet. You might be sowing a new crop so that you will have return and again and again. Definitely she's also known as Mother Earth, so you could also be dealing with a mother, your own mother or a mother-in-law or a mother figure. This could be your best mate, somebody that's mature but that you really see as a friend as well as a mother figure. Beautiful. Now you have taken charge of your own life, Scorpio, and in a big way. You could have learned from a mother figure, and now you're nurturing, caring, self-assured, like the Empress. But definitely, if you don't want to get pregnant, take precautions. If you do want to get pregnant, then this is the time to have fun, to get involved into a deeper relationship. Also, if you're too mature, then you could be finding out you're becoming a grandmother or a grandfather, or an aunt or an uncle. But you've also got the Seven of Swords, and this is beautifully done with all flowers and in this sort of snake form. Be careful of people that are two-faced. You've also got swallows flying around, so luck is definitely on your side. So be careful of tongue-twisted people, that they are nice in your face and they talk behind your back. This is deceivement. This is being deceived. So if it hasn't happened yet, then forewarned is forearmed. Now, I don't like to be the messenger of negative news, but I have to tell you the truth. Your mother-in-law or your mother could be saying negative things. I think it would be more of a mother-in-law situation. Your own mother might not speak bad of you. I don't think so. That's not normal. But there are mothers that you might have had an argument and you're not talking to your mother, and your mother might be talking back behind your back. So be careful. But you've got treble 7. You've got so much luck. You've got the 1-3s. You've got the feather of the passing my window. It is magical. You are literally protected, but you must take action yourself to maintain that protection and feel safe and self-assured. Now, we've got a baby in the womb of the Empress, so something is being born, okay? And we've got the eggs here, so because this is the seed, something nasty could be born. So be careful who you share your dreams with and your secrets. Like I said, secrets could be coming out, so be careful. Now, you might feel a little bit stranded at the moment, because you're up in the air here and you're upside down here with the Hanged Man. That means stranded because there's a delay, okay? So you might be stranded, but again, you've got an 8 here, 4-4. That becomes an 8. Now, where else did you have the 8? I thought you had another 8. 7. No, you don't. Sorry. So again, you've got an 8. Number 44, stranded. Now here, the ship is stranded, and it's just holding on to the anchor. Like I said, with this anchor, when are you going to put it down? When can you put it down? Do you want to put it down, and where? Misdirection, misjudgment, and fear of failure. Now that could be that. You could be getting news from somebody, perhaps a mother figure or a mature woman that is a friend of yours. Again, they might give you misleading information, and not in a negative sense that it is out of meanness, but perhaps a mature generation, and if they, especially if if they don't know the information on how to use the web or the net, and they have done some research, but they get misinformed themselves and they're passing that on to you. So always check and double check the misinformation that you might receive that could be calculated as deceivement. Okay, talk about it with your soulmate. Look at this young sailor stranded with his ship on top of a tall tree. He needs to anchor to help him get back down to earth, like getting rooted, like I said. This is such an unusual place for a seafaring vessel. At times we feel the same. We find ourselves in situations we can't quite understand. Sometimes we feel we've made mistakes because our expectations are too high. We set ourselves up for failure. We either beat ourselves up over our performance, or we are so intimidated that we never even begin. Failure is a necessary part of success and important as the journey, as the rudder of the ship. Well, it doesn't really matter where you start or where you finish. It's how you act and how you react on your journey. And all I can see and say, Scorpio, you have been on this journey for such a long time, but the way you have come out of your shell and the way you are shining now, it is absolutely marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. Just don't let anybody put you down or deceive you, but listen to a mature person or a mother. I know I'm contradicting myself, but you know whether you can trust your mother, whether you have a good relationship with your mother. But remember, we've also got the king, we've got the father here as well. We've got two males here. But check your information, okay? The Seven of Wands. Yes, defend yourself, but you can do that in a better way. So you don't start getting defensive, but just ask a question. If somebody gives you information, how do you know this information? Where did you get that from? Thank you for helping me, but I'll check it out and I'll let you know what I think about it. That's the gentler way of doing it. So don't jump on your horse and get defensive. Just stay cool, calm and collect and say to them, can I have the facts and the figures? And I'll check them out and then I'll come back later. And that's the way it is gentler and easier. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Take care, stay safe, and remember, you're in my heart and you're my cyber angels. Love you. Thank you for your support, your donations, and your likes and shares. Please give us a reaction or give me a reaction, and please give us a thumb up. Thanks. Bye bye.